Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. My name is Syke and I make art on this channel. I make different kinds of art. I make fan art and I make OC art, which is something I really like to do. And today it's going to be a mix of both of those things. So if you really like that kind of stuff, if you like making art in general, stick around. And just follow and subscribe the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of that kind of stuff. Anyways, without further ado, I want to get into today's video. Today, I'm going to be making Five Nights at Freddy's characters, as you probably already know from the title and thumbnail or whatever. So yeah, I really love the Five Nights at Freddy's sister location characters, animatronics, and I wish there was a lot more of them, but there unfortunately isn't. So I took it upon myself to create it myself. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today, and I hope you guys are excited because I am. I had so much fun with this one, so let's see how it goes. So for the first one, for the first animatronic, I went with a monkey because I mean, who else would I go with? Most of my OCs are monkey characters, and I really like monkey characters and semiomorph characters. So yeah, it was the obvious choice. I really wanted to. I've always really wanted to create monkey like animatronics, and I know there is one monkey animatronic in the Candies series, and probably more, but I don't know most of them. I know the Candies one, just because I've been in the fandom for long enough. But anyways, I wanted to do this character. I wanted to have the color scheme. I kind of referenced the color scheme of Baby a little bit of the purple, of the white. That's kind of the consistent design language, the design style of the sister location characters, along with these plated, divided kind of metallic surface that also has paint on it, that also is painted in a normal like car paint kind of a style. um, I think it's a car paint kind of style. I'm not really sure, but it's what it looks like from the way that Scott has modeled and textured it. And I really like that style. It's very reflective. The property of this kind of style is that it's very reflective, um, and that can make it scary, and that can make it really pop out really well. And of course, I also wanted to make it worn out and kind of give it the FNAF AR. Just what was it? The FNAF AR treatment, where you have these worn out animatronics as well, because that makes it extra scary. Special delivery, yeah, FNAF AR special delivery. That's the name, I forgot. So I'm currently thinking of naming him Cece, but I don't really know. I kind of want your help with the names, but Cece's because I want it's kind of short for Caesar. The the ape from Planet the Rise of the Planet of the Apes franchise. So yeah, but if you guys can find a better name for him, that'd be great too. So what do you think? What do you think of the design? I hope you can let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and engage with the video in whatever way possible. And without further ado, let's move on to the next one. So for this one, I wanted to go with the deer-like character. His name is going to be Arty. I haven't seen too many deer-like characters in Five Nights at Freddy's. This guy is going to be like a fun-time animatronic that basically brings food and gifts to children while they're in the facility. Well, it's not a restaurant, so I don't really know. It's another rented animatronic, I guess, just like the other fun times. It's going to be following the same color scheme as pretty much like Funtime Foxy and the other animatronics in the gang. I kind of like how this turned out. It's pretty close. It's probably the closest one to a FNAF Security Breach character, in style that I've made, I think. So, so far, it's a really good design compared to the other ones. My most favorite one I've kept for the last. So after this, I'm gonna be showing that. But this is probably my second most favorite one that I've drawn for this project. I wanted to go with the fun time body and leg shapes and stuff, but I was a little concerned about how what I do for the feet because artiodactyls and deers have hooves, so I don't know how I would incorporate that. since like Mr. Hippo and Orville the elephant and all have, and Pigpatch, I think his name is Pigpatch, all have like normal, similar hooves. I mean, not hooves, similar feet. I didn't want to do that with this character of Arty. I wanted to give him like some kind of a representation of hooves, and I don't know how it's turned out, but yeah, tell me what you guys think about the design. I also gave him the same, withered, worn out look that I am giving all of them, because I really like that look. But as you can see, I've also kind of changed the art style of this one, because for the previous design of the monkey character, I started with a brush that was very painterly, that was very bristly, that was very chaotic for the line art and the rough patch in general. But for this one, I just used like a normal pencil kind of a brush. I don't know if there's too much of a difference, but I do like this one a lot more. Uh, but yeah, what do you think of this design? How do you think that it turned out? So this is my most favorite design that I've made for this project. It's a seal. I thought that was really creative because I've never seen a seal animatronic. I think ever. The closest is the penguin from Candies. I think. I don't. No, that's not. That's not. It's not close at all. But I wanted to go with the seal because it was a challenge as to how I would incorporate it. It wouldn't have legs, so how would it move? So then I thought of like, okay, let's do the road wheels that are found on like tanks. Yeah, they're also called conveyor belt wheels. I think no, I just call them conveyor belt wheels because that makes more sense to me. Um, so I use that, and then I'll eventually add the tail. You're gonna have to wait for it, but until then, I wanted to go with a kind of a look that was reminiscent of like Toy Freddy, and Bonnie and stuff. And this one doesn't have too much of the design appearance, design aesthetic of the sister location characters. It's very much its own kind of a thing. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of a lore behind it that I subconsciously was thinking about, but I don't remember. Maybe it's like something that they bought off of another franchise, probably, maybe. So this is one that I really like, because I thought it was really creative. I tried to make it uh, the same way that I made the other characters, but it turned out to become like very different from the other characters. But I try to give it the same treatment, with the worn out look and stuff as well. Now that I think about it, it looks a little bit like Lefty as well, um, with the black snout and everything. But yeah, this is my favorite character that I've made so far. I don't know what to call him yet, but I think I'm gonna just call him Seal for now. If you guys have any better ideas, do let me know in the comments below. But yeah, this is Seal. What do you think about him? Um, so yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. This has been in the making for a while, and I hope I'm getting better at this YouTube thing. Um, you know, I really want to do this kind of thing a lot more often. So if you do like this kind of stuff, I'll be doing all sorts of different character designs and concept art and just art in general. If you like that kind of stuff, stick around, follow for more, subscribe, like the video, and do all of that stuff. I hope you guys have a fantastic day ahead. And yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.